Welcome. The main idea of this meeting, which has just begun, is that I was playing Sea of Thieves and then my crew soon became mutinous. And like any good captain would do, I forgave them and understood their plight, but unfortunately, soon after their mutiny, they had all come down with the terrible sickness, scurvy. And then I fed them to sharks. But in any case, we need a new crew, and a decently good one at that. So, what's a better way to get a reliable source of incredibly competent players in any game? You play with randoms, and that's what we're going to be doing. Why is this song always queued up, man? Is there something clownish about this stream? Epidemic sound is roasting me. Where is that? There it is. That's not relevant right now. I gotta say, I'm feeling good today. This is some awful mischievous music. Whoa. Off to a rousing start. Or, oh. You guys haven't got much of a green thumb, have you? This is awesome. This is exactly what I've been going for. Yeah, it has to be an alliance, because I just popped in these. That must be what purple means, right? Hold on, where's the... Yeah, that's an alliance flag, isn't it? Good job, lads. Through our determination, our wit, and teamwork, we managed to defend a ship full of dead plants. That must be the lore. They forgot to water our plants when they were house sitting for the weekend. So now we're just gonna blow up their ship. Oh, Jack Rackham's getting lost in the power. I guess we were just short on people, because I don't know who put Jack Rackham in charge of pyrotechnics. I'm not sure if that was the best decision. Great, we'll do the standard overview now that we have a second to breathe. It seems like the guys we're in alliance with are really good and just kind of chill and want to hit a grind. I feel like Space Thing is somewhat, like, relatively new to the game. And Jack Rackham, I have no idea what his deal is in terms of experience in this game. We're gonna have to switch Jack to decaf. I don't think it's sustainable the way he handles this. You think so, Jack? I don't think he's saying that, like, to predict. I think he's saying that because he's just genuinely really hoping that they'll be back. No one's responding to Jack here. He's just absolutely stoked about what we did to those randoms. He's gonna type it in the chat every 2 minutes with something progressively more invasive to their character. Guys, I doxed him. We're narrowing it down to California. Now, if only I can find out what their mother's maiden name is. No, that's not physics. That's not physics. That does not make sense. Give me Newton's number right now. Jack Rackham, dox Newton's contact info right now. I need to speak to him. Divergent selves merge together to leave. Okay, that awkward hallway moment where you're not sure which direction the other guy's gonna do. It's happening way too much. Yeah. I could say that Jack Rackham is away because he's sending me, like, because he and I know each other and he's planning on betraying you guys. But they've definitely been playing the game enough to know what it's like to be betrayed, right? The thing is, I really want to, but I would just feel bad. At the end of the day, I'd be like, man, this game doesn't need more of this. Have you noticed that the more you grind a game, period, the decorations and cosmetics look less humanoid? It's almost like your progress and the amount of effort and your soul that you put into a game that rewards no form of true human spirit eventually leads you to seeing yourself and providing yourself and even craving the idea of a self-image of something that isn't yourself. Or we're playing Sea of Thieves and this guy likes fire and that guy thinks that skulls look cool. Equally valid. I ripped on this in my psychology and VR chat video. I say people read in too much and think that they have a good grip on the concepts of the world and human nature when they really just were never told that they weren't. They were never told otherwise. So at least you guys know I'm being ironic, right? Like I'm not, you know, I'm not actually, maybe a little bit, maybe a tiny bit. Are we just hitting up skull forts? You're... Okay. I'm going to avoid that guy for a little bit. Me trying to, like, pit them against each other. Or, like, planning out how to pit them against each other. And I go around and I'm looking at what I'm working with. And one dude is just sitting there staring at the shark that he's cooking, getting ready to eat. That's just a regular skeleton ship, right? Rad Italian guy. Luigi's compensating for being in Mario's shadow, so he goes online to be the rad Italian guy every now and then. He has a name, you know. You're really gonna forget the most important adjective in that name? Imagine making your online identity rad Italian guy. Instead of people referring to you as rad guy, they refer to you as Italian. Racism permeates all forms of media, ladies and gentlemen.
Huh?
Let me get a look at you. Oh, this might be just the best parking job of my entire life. 16-year-olds are seething right now. Not me. I passed my driver's test first try. It was very close. I was very close to not getting it first try. It is not my fault that he turned on the radio and by chance Tokyo Drifting came on. That is not my fault. Some little bald driving instructor is not going to take authority precedence over Tokyo Drift randomly coming up on the radio. It just won't. I mean, the school didn't even sue us. What do you guys do besides just invest in wigs? Madame Oprah? Yeah, I'm with the retirement home. Yes, you're feeling the spirits. Yeah, we're actually here to talk about that. Your family contacted us. Ma'am, I would appreciate not the inquisitive and seething looks. We're just here to help. Your family's worried about you in this whole Madame Oprah facade. We know your name is Kathy. Gone simply too far, ma'am. You can't go offering skulls to critical care patients. It's not that's not very good bedside manner, and you weren't even allowed in the children's hospital in the first place. Okay, we're gonna have to contact the police. Or whatever passes for police in pirate times. A fish with like a abnormally strong moral character, I guess. I'm just kidding. Nobody who plays Sea of Thieves also has a hobby as serene and calming as gardening. There's no way. I don't buy it. There is absolutely no way you play Sea of Thieves and your mind is like open enough and like welcoming to different experiences to pull you from the rage so much that you're actually willing to take up gardening immediately after you play Sea of Thieves. I don't believe that's a thing that can happen. I think that human behavior allows an infinite number of possible things to happen under the right conditions, but I genuinely think that that is impossible, that someone who plays Sea of Thieves would garden. No way. There's no way. You couldn't show me. If you showed me a picture of someone sitting, tending to a garden in the background through the window into the living room, there's Sea of Thieves on the screen, I would say it's photoshopped, no matter what. I do that too. I'm just so happy to be there. I smack my leg really hard. I'm gonna cut that out. People thought there was a whole like orchestra in there with the round of applause. I'm just going for a swim. Brain eating amoeba acquisition speedrun, any percent. I would not care if some like aliens or some like advanced humans popped up and blatantly told me I was living in a simulation. What difference would it make to me? I don't care. It's like completely out of it. It's what am I gonna do? Break through the simulation? I'm simulated. The best I can do is like shake their hand and go, ha ha. Dude, you are so funny. Oh my god, I love you so much. You might be the best person I've ever met. Seriously, the simulation, a work of art. It's gonna win whatever equivalent of a Nobel Prize you have in the future. I'm not gonna have any faith that it's gonna be a good simulation. So you're like, yeah, you think I should submit it? No, no, don't submit it. It's such a beautiful reflection of yourself and a piece of art. You just shouldn't share it with anyone. Yeah, just keep it to yourself. But like, keep it going, right? Oh, I'll get a little swimming pool installed. Dude, I hate it when I go to the swimming pool and a Sea of Thieves player comes in with a bucket and drains half the pool with one scoop. Hate it when that happens, dude. Such an annoying part of the fan base. Hold on, I'm gonna flirt. You guys want to see some dating tips? There we go. That's how you do it, ladies and gentlemen. What do we got here? Okay. Two people are just really, really far. We're fighting an army of ghost ships. Lightning-filled red skull of death hanging up just about 50 yards in that direction. I'm alone on a ship that is anchored. Okay. I can work with this. Oh, no, no. I was going to ask if they wanted me to bring the ship around, but that's proper communication. No. That's not the Sea of Thieves way. I don't care if all these new age collaborative people who form alliances and communicate are sweeping the meta. I don't care. Sea of Thieves in my heart of hearts will always be a game you play with randoms and have awful communication skills with. It always will be. Home slice? Are we... What are you talking about, Soul? We're good. You're overreacting, dude. You sound just like my driving instructor. Except you sound a lot less bald. You turned around. A shark? Let's go. Let's go. Oh, wait. I have to pay homage to the last episode, didn't I? Because last time I ate raw chicken and burnt bananas. And now we've got raw shark. Soul strikes me as a responsible person. And I really appreciate him giving me the shark. But I kind of need to put him in his place and eat the raw shark right in front of him. Hold on, I'm going to bait him by showing him the book. I know it doesn't take that long to read a single page. You're just ignoring me. You're afraid to see me eat raw shark. I know you are. You know, Soul, if I'm going to die at the hands of Reapers people, I'm going to do it eating raw shark right in front of you. My My wishes have been filled. I have never been more at peace with a video game death in my entire life. I, at the same time, completely fulfilled my life's purpose and was completely ready to die and made Soul hate his situation in his life and wanted to avoid death the most. I completely tipped the scales in our satisfaction with life. Stay in school, kids. Make sure you eat your raw shark. Meeting adjourned.